I believe I'm audible. If I'm audible, please let me know over here. If I'm completely audible, let me know over here, then we can begin. So, as I told, we are starting the Tempest Act 3, Scene 3, Part 1, and we are going to discuss it in detail. You have all the other scenes and acts present in the in my channel list. You can go to the channel, you can find the playlist, the Tempest over there, and you can get all of these discussed. This is a live class, so that in case there is Act 3, Scene 3 already there in the playlist. However, this is for students who are interested in asking doubts. Okay, if I see that there are more number of doubts coming in the comment section, I provide the live class so that your doubts can be clarified. There are times when I cannot answer your doubts in the comment section because I keep busy. So if you are here, you can clarify your doubts here directly. Okay, so we are doing today, as you can see, we are doing the Tempest, Act 3, Scene 3. I believe it is visible and it is everything is audible, completely audible. The Tempest, Act 3. Yes. So we are doing the Tempest Act 3 Scene 3, the part 1 of it. It is a little tricky and important scene, so it is important that you understand it well. So I have divided it into two parts. It appears to be a very short scene, right? But the only thing is the portions are very important. So we will do it in 2 days. Next class again we will discuss the rest of it. So first let's understand the whole Act 3 Scene 3 Part 1 according to with relevance to the pictures that will make it easier for you to understand. What is written? Enter Alonso, Sebastian, Antonio, Gonzalo, Adrian, Francisco, and others. So we know that the group was divided into three parts. One, Ferdinand alone. The other, the drunkards. Okay, Stefano, like the last act we had, last scene we had, Stefano, Trinculo, and Caliban. And the other half has all these people: Alonso, Sebastian, Antonio, Gonzalo, Adrian, Francisco, others. Now, Gonzalo, by our Lakin, what does it mean? By Mother Mary. Okay, just like we swear in the name of God, kind of that way. Okay, by our Lakin means by Mother Mary. I can go no further. I am so tired that it is not possible for me to go any further. Sir, my old bones ache. You can understand I am old, so my bones are paining, my muscles are paining. I can't walk any longer. Here is a maze trod indeed. Maze trod indeed means, see this picture, you will understand it better. This is a maze. Okay, this has a lot of kind of tricky way. If you start from here, from the top, it is very difficult for you to understand which way you should go. See, you will be stuck somewhere or the other. See, just I got stuck over here. If you start from the bottom, then also you cannot go much far because it is tricky. You will get stuck somewhere here. So this is a very tricky road. It has a lot of forthrights and meanders, meaning it has a lot of different forms of kind of corners or winding ways, straight paths, and I'm getting totally confused. By your patience, that means I would request you all that I needs must rest me. I just request you, my king, that means I request you, Alonso, that I want to take rest. My old bones are paining. Okay, Alonso. Old Lord, I cannot blame thee, so I cannot blame you. Thee means you. I cannot blame you, who am myself attached with weariness. So I am myself highly tired. Weary matlab बहुत थकी हुई. I am very tired. I am myself very tired. To the dulling of my spirits. That means I am exhausted. Dulling of my spirits means I am totally, my spirits are exhausted. Sit down and rest. So it's okay. Please sit down and take some rest. Even here I will put off my hope. So now that I am sitting, I will take this that there is no hope over here. in what hope is he going round and round the island? He's searching for his son. Okay. So I find there is no hope at all, and keep it no longer for my flatterer. Flatterer, who is flattering? This hope that perhaps Ferdinand zinda hai, Ferdinand mil jayega kahin se. So all these are hopes, and I don't want to flatter my hope any longer. He is drowned, whom thus we stray to find. We are searching him throughout the island, but we cannot find him because he's not alive, he's drowned. And the sea mocks our frustrate search on land. Why is the sea mocking? Because the sea knows that Ferdinand is within the sea. That means it is swallowed by the sea. So the sea will see the people searching for Ferdinand on the land and will mock them कि क्यों ऐसे land पे ढूंढ रहे हैं इनको. Okay, ये तो कब तक मैंने इसको drown कर चुकी हूँ. I have already drowned Ferdinand within me. Okay, he's already dead. And look at these foolish people. ये लोग land पे ढूंढ रहे हैं उनको. Okay, whereas I know that where is Ferdinand? Ferdinand is in my stomach. I have already swallowed Ferdinand. Well, let him go. So let him go means, okay, I will give away this hope that Ferdinand is alive. Okay. Antonio. Aside to Sebastian. Now, and they had already planned what? They had already planned the murder of Alonso, right? So he says, I am right glad that he is so out of hope. It is good for us that he has no hope any longer, that Ferdinand is alive. It is good that there is no hope because there will be more chance for Sebastian then. What kind of hope is there? More chances of being called a king. Do not for one repulse. That means just even for one repulse or one setback or sudden hit of conscience that you should not do something like this. You should forego the purpose that you resolved to effect. You promised that you would do something. Under no circumstance, under no repulse should you go against that. You must carry out that purpose. Sebastian, aside to Antonio. The next advantage will we take thoroughly. Advantage means the next chance I get, I will take the chance properly and I will do what needs to be done. Aside to Sebastian now. Let it be right. Let it be tonight. So let us finish the work tonight itself. Let it not be late. Let us finish it tonight itself. Why? Because they are oppressed with travel. They are tired. Oppressed means they are tired. They have traveled a lot. They are all tired. They will not or they cannot use such vigilance. They do not have any energy to protect themselves when they are fresh. When they are fresh, when they sleep and when they waken up in the next morning, they will be all fresh and they will have that power to protect themselves. अब बहुत थके हुए हैं and they are disturbed and tired. So this is the time that you should utilize to kill Alonso. I believe this much is clear. There is no doubt. Let me know those who are following if there is any doubt, and if not, then we will continue to the next page. Let me know if there are doubts. No response means there are no doubts, right? So let's move to the next page. Sebastian, I understand that you are following. This is no MCQ question MCQ part that you have to answer. That I understand. But wherever you feel that there is a line or something which you can't understand, good evening, Sophia. So if you cannot understand, do write to me here directly so that you do not have any further doubt. I say tonight, no more. So Sebastian says, all right, we will do it tonight. Let's not talk about it any longer. Let's finish it off tonight. Solemn and strange music is heard. So some music, strange kind of music is heard. And what do we see? What harmony is this? Harmony means what kind of music is this? My good friends, hark. That means my good friends, listen. Hark means listen. Gonzalo, marvelous sweet music. It is a very beautiful and sweet music. Now we will see a picture and understand accordingly. Enter Prospero above, invisible, nobody can see Prospero. Enter several strange shapes. That means all these are what? These are spirits ringing in a banquet means it is kind of a buffet, okay, like you all the dishes are placed on a table and बहुत सारे लोग आके वहां से चूज करके खाना खा सकते हैं, ऐसा वाला banquet, okay, where dishes are served just like you see in the picture. There is a table placed, different kinds of spirits come in with different wine glasses, food, okay, some different kinds of platter, and that is a banquet. They dance about it with gentle actions of salutation. So they seem to be very excited, and they just makes different kind of gesture to welcome them to the table so that they have the food, inviting the king and company to eat. They keep all the food, they invite the king and the company to come and eat, and then they depart, they go away. Alonso, give us kind keepers. Heavens, what were these? So Alonso is shocked. Give us kind keepers means may God protect us. These are strange figures. I have never seen something like this. What are actually these things? Okay, you can see from the picture, right? These are all the spirits all around. Strange looking features. Okay, next. Sebastian, a living drollery. Now I will believe that there are unicorns that in Arabia. So you know unicorns, that one horn horses, they have one horn. Okay, so we all know about unicorns. So this is a living drollery. This is kind of a live puppet show. You have seen puppet show in different kinds of fairs, right? All the little dolls, they move around. So it is like a live performance. Okay, it seems that the dolls are all alive and they are performing by themselves. So I believe that there are unicorns. So if I can now trust unicorns, I will not accept that they are just mythological creatures. I will accept that they truly are unicorns. In Arabia, there is one tree, the phoenix throne. You know, phoenix, the bird that rise from its ashes. Okay, so that kind of a bird also, I will believe that those are also true creatures. And there is one tree in Arabia. It is believed that a phoenix lives on one tree, and Shailza Gupta, right? Shailza Gupta, I think. Okay, so there is one phoenix that had this hour reigning there. So there is one phoenix who reigns over here, who stays over here in that one single tree. There is a solitary tree. It is believed that this is an Arabian, mythical Arabian bird who lives on a single tree on the. It is a solitary tree, and for 100 years it stays over there. Okay, and then again rise from its ashes. Okay, rise from its own ashes. It does not require to reproduce. It can rise from its own ashes. So Antonio. So according to Sebastian, be careful who is saying what about the living drollery. Sebastian says, I believe this is a living drollery, and I can believe that unicorns are there, then phoenix are there, everything I will trust in them. Antonio says what? Antonio says, what else? What does else want credit? Whoever wants credit, you can come to me. Now that I have seen these strange creatures, मुझे तो सब में trust हो गया है. I will believe whatever travelers said. Travelers never did lie. So now I can swear that travelers, whatever the different strange kind of stories that travelers वापस आके journey से वापस आके बताते थे, सब सच है, and I will never discredit them. I will always accept them because I myself have had such kind of an experience. All these strange creatures I have seen. Okay, so we have done till here. We will move to the next page. Though fools at home condemn them. So those people who stay back and who at home and say that these जो adventurers हैं, जो travelers हैं, सब झूठ बोलते हैं. I will never be like that anymore. I will trust them because I myself have seen these creatures. So I can trust anything. Okay. So I have used this picture again. Why, you will understand its relevance soon. We will move to Gonzalo. Gonzalo's speech. If in Naples, that means if I go to Naples and I take these creatures over there, or I report this now, if I tell them over there that do you know there, if we went to an island and वहाँ पे जाके हमको ऐसे strange creatures देखने को मिला, so would they believe me? Do you think that these people in Naples will trust me? If I should say, I saw such islanders. Of course, these people stay on the island, so they are the islanders. So if I say that those were the islanders, the true owners of the island, for certs, that means certainly these are the people of the island. Of course, these are the people who stay on the island. So if I tell my countrymen, people in Naples, that we saw strange creatures who were the islanders, these strange creatures, as you can see over here, okay? If I report this to my own country, what will happen? Who, though they are of monstrous shape, these people can be of monstrous shape. Their figures are strange looking, they have wings, they look so violent and obnoxious. But note, their manners are more gentle kind than of our human generation you shall find. See, Gonzalo has seen very negative days, right? Gonzalo ने सब कुछ देखा है जब Prospero को treacherously he was banished from his own dukedom and all. He has seen everything. He found how cruel men can be. So now he says that these people, okay, they can be these islanders, they can be of very monstrous shape and size, but ultimately their behaviors are very kind, better than the human generation. You shall find many, nay, almost any. So you cannot find any such kind hearted men in humankind. Okay, I believe that these monsters are better than men, okay, in their behaviors. Prospero. Aside Prospero now, nobody can see Prospero, right? So he talks, he says aside, honest Lord, that means Gonzalo, thou hast said well, you have said a very good thing. For some of you there present are worse than devils. In your group, there are few people who keeps on planning and plotting. They never get an end to it. Okay, so they are devils, and you have rightly said that there are many. These monsters are better than those human beings. Okay, their behaviors are better. Okay, so we will move to the next part. Alonso, I believe those who have doubts will clarify it here because later on I do not know whether in the comment section I will get time to discuss the doubts. Tomorrow is Diwali and tomorrow is a holiday, but still I will try to solve a grammar series over here. So please be present around 8:30 to 9. I believe half an hour we will discuss that grammar part, and then then it will be a holiday for all of you. And so just tomorrow, because from the next day, which is Tuesday, there will be not much festivals going on any longer. So tomorrow maybe the class will be for half an hour, but all be present because you will get your MCQs, you will get your grammar series over there. Important for all. I will also tell you how to solve the comprehension passage, okay, and how to write a prese. We will move to the next part, Alonso's speech. I cannot too much muse. Muse means I cannot too much marvel or think about these strange creatures, such shapes, such gesture. That means the movements that they are making, the sounds that they are making. Although they want the use of tongue, that means they're not speaking anything. Want the use of tongue means they're not speaking anything. A kind of excellent dumb discourse. Their behavior is very kind and gentle, but they are only making sounds. They don't use any words, but it is an excellent dumb discourse, meaning they use gestures, they can't speak, but they express themselves well. Okay, Prosper. Praise in departing. Praise in departing means after you finish the feast, please praise. Okay. They vanished strangely, so they all suddenly vanished. After setting the table and everything, they vanish. Sebastian. No matter, since they have left their viands behind. Viands means the tasty food behind. They have left the food over here. We have stomachs also, and we are already very hungry, and the foods are also here. Will it please you taste of what is here? Can we just sit and eat? Okay. So I believe till here it is fine for you. We have a little bit more portion, and then next class we will do. Stay with me. Alonso, not I. So I don't have appetite at all. I am very sorry for the loss of my son. So I'm not hungry, and I will not eat. Now Gonzalo tries to mend the mood of Alonso. Okay, tries to talk with him so that he is a bit energized and he eats something at least to survive. Faith, sir, you need not fear. Faith, sir, you need not fear means have faith, don't be afraid. when we were boys, don't be afraid that this food was kept by some strange looking creatures. When we were boys, we would believe that there were mountaineers dewlapped like bulls. So when we were young, we could believe that there were strange looking creatures who had the mountaineers who had this kind of a, I believe you can see. I'll just mark it. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yes, I believe you. When we were young, we used to believe that this kind of dewlap, this is called dewlap. See, there are three, four layers of skin. So we believe that there were people who had that kind of a skin. Okay, so we could believe even that, whose throats had hanging at them wallets of flesh, just like wallets have different pockets, no? Same way, just like this bull, human beings were also, it was possible for them also to have such kind of throat. Dewlap like bulls, whose throats had hanging at them wallets of flesh, or that there were such men whose heads stood in their breasts. So we could even believe these kind of ghosts. In Bengali, we have the shape of these ghosts in our stories also. So there are headless men, or the head belonged to the body and not on the top of the body. Okay, which now we find each putter out of five, for one will bring us good warrant of. So now we, those days we could trust them. Okay, when we grew up, we stopped trusting them. We became wise men. But now that we are here as travelers, travelers make a lot of different experiences. Okay, so we have become travelers, and you know the insurance company used to was available to travelers. Okay, if they claimed, for example, if you have read around the world in 80 days, when the man proposed that he can travel the world in 80 days and come back, he would get a lot of money. The insurance company would give so much money to them if he was successful in proving what he had said. Okay, so putter out of five means fivefold. If you, for example, if 10,000 rupee was said, he would get five times of that. That means 50,000 he would get. Okay, for proving what he had said. So we are in that situation now. We can trust anything. These are possible. These are sometimes available, visible to travelers. Now that we are travelers, it is possible for us to see them. I will stand to and feed. So Alonso says, all right then, I will have the food. Okay. And although my last, it may be my last. Okay, because I don't want to live. My son is lost. My daughter is lost. I don't want to live. But still, no matter, since I feel the best is past, the best thing in my life has already happened. So there is nothing to bother about. Brother, my lord the Duke, that means brother is Sebastian. My lord the Duke means Antonio. Stand to and do as we. So as I and Gonzalo are starting to have the food, you and that means Sebastian and Antonio, you also sit with us and have the food. Now what do you see? You see to be continued. That means this part we are going to continue in the next class. Okay. So if you have any doubts still here, do let me know. And if you have followed it, if you believe that this has helped you to understand it a little better than the normal classes, you can like, share and subscribe, because this live class is only for you students to make it clear. This is a completely free class so that you understand it better. Okay, and one more thing, you have my website. You can just go to the Google, this over here, and type over here slothskill.com. Okay, and you will get my website. Here you can search for different questions and you will get it. CBSE, ICSE, ISC, all, you all will get it. So your topics, and you can read from here. More updates will be provided soon in my website. And of course you can join my telegram channel. You will get, already have the link posted in the description box. So from there you can join the telegram channel and get updates whenever it is possible. Okay, whenever you need updates, it will be provided over there. Questions maybe will be provided, MCQs in the telegram channel. And if you want me to solve your question paper, that possibility also free of cost I have allowed. If you send me the question paper in a complete clear picture, okay, now you have to send it to my mail. reshmimukherjee24@gmail.com. Tomorrow also we are going to solve a question paper of another student, a subscriber to my channel. We will discuss that, a comprehension and grammar paper. I cannot tell whose paper it is because that is something that I should not disclose over here. But if you join, you can solve that paper that he has sent me. Okay, I believe this much is fine for you. There are no doubts. Let me know if there is any doubt. I'm still here till 2 minutes. You can let me know if there is a doubt. No doubts at all. Tempest becomes too easy. All right. So I believe there is no doubt, and we can, of course, call it a day and join in the next class. Okay. So that's all. Bye bye, everybody. Hope to meet you in my next video.